Hello dear students, welcome to online classes. So academic year 2021 and 22. So today let us start for class 6 this subject social science and the part is history part. See here in this part, so I will teaching you chapter number 1 when, where and how. See here students, so first we focus on this chapter when, where and how. So these three elements we are studying in the history, means it is a try to understand the history. See some simple example. We and our parents know the means of transportation. We know aeroplane, so many modes of transports are there. So we know latest modes of transport, we know we and our parents airplane. And when we asking our grandparents, so they know the means of transport, let us say that train and buses. And also when we are asking our great grandparents, so let us they telling, so what they bullock carts. See here, so what happens here, what has happens years of over the years, the modes of transportations here changes. Means we are seeing here some changes in the modes of transportations. See here, our great grandfathers, they are saying, so our modes of transportation is there here our bullock cart, and our grandparents say bus and train, and we and our parents we are saying we know airplane. Some changes are happens here. So that like we know about in history also some changes are there that. So first we will understand some questions. What, where, how and when. See here. So first question is there here. What? It is the first question. In this first question coming food, clothes and houses. See here. So first question is there, first element is there here, what? So what? So what kind of food they are wearing? We know the early men's. Okay, so early men's also changing their lives. Okay, so that like what is coming in food? How it is that coming? So which means what kind of food they ate, what kind of cloth they wear, and what kind of horses are they. So these all questions we are learning. Question what? And next question is there here, when? Next question is there here, when? So when we are learning, when happens that war? When happens that war? When the king was ascended the throne. Okay, so these questions are coming, means arising in question when. And next is there here, next question when. See here, when food gatherers, hunters, animal rearing, travel, wars, and here kingdoms. See here, in question way. In way, we are learning here food gatherers, hunters, animal rearing, travel, wars and kingdoms. So where question is came here? So where the food gatherers are gathering the food. So where the hunters are hunting. Okay. See here, one by one I am explaining this all. So let us say, see here, the question is coming here. Let us say first we understand where history is studied geographically. And geography is studied historically. See. So now let us first we understand question way. So first we will understand this one. History is studied geographically and geography is studied historically. So first we will understand here geography. So we have seen in geography how things are evolved. See here, how the things are evolved. See how things evolved. And next, how the origin of the earth formed. Next, how landforms are formed. So these all questions we are seeing in geography. So what we can do here? So we can try to understand here how this question coming here, this how. Okay, so this one how things evolved, how the origin of the earth formed, how the landforms are formed, and also how the mountains are formed. These all questions arising in geography. We know now geography. So geography is studied historically. Okay, geography is studied historically. Okay, see here, let us start history. So now let us begin here. History. Okay, what is history? What is history? We know in this word history is story. The history word that is dividing in two words. His story. Okay, we are studying in story of the kings. We can learning also story of so many kings here. But what is history? History is the past events. History is a study past events, and also it's set as chronological order. See here, some historians set the years and set the rural names. So they are set in chronological order. But what is history? History is a study of past events. History is a study of past events. Okay. So now let us start here. We know, see here, history. So the Latin, it is a Greek word, historia. The Greek word is historia. And also here, the father of history, Herodotus. Herodotus was the father of history, and also he was first historian. Understood? See here, history is a very important part here. And also see here, in history, classified in 3 categories. History is classified in 3 categories. So first one, prehistory. Second one, proto-history. And third one is history. Okay? The history is classified in 3 groups, otherwise 3 categories. So first is prehistory, second is proto-history, and third is history. And first one you see here, prehistory. So prehistory, we have seen here already some hunter-gatherers. Hunter-gatherers, they are early mans. So early mans, they are searching food, they are moved one place to another place. They don't know how to write and how to read, but they know how to hunting, means how to gathering, but they don't know anything how to write and how to read. So here no written records are there here. No written records are there here because they didn't know how to write and how to read. Afterwards, some early man developed changes in their lives. Then here came proto-history. Here came that proto-history. In that proto-history, the early man's changes in their lives. He was improved themselves. He was writing. Okay. And also he was some painting in the walls. Okay. And also painting in the caves. But he know the writing. He know the writing. But he don't know what he was wrote. Okay. So also here we are seeing some records are not written records also seeing here. Some symbols are seen here because when he was painting on walls some like pictures, this like symbols. Okay. So he was painted on the walls and also caves. And in proto-history, one thing we are seeing here, he was the stone man. We are calling that stone man. Means he was using here stones for hunting the animals. Okay, he was using stones for the hunting the animals. So here he wrote, means he was writing, he know how to write, but he don't know how to read. So this is proto-history. For example, some Harappan culture and Indus Valley civilization peoples. So for example of proto-history. Okay, and next is coming here history. In history, some peoples are developed, all peoples have changed their lives. They settle their lives here. They settle their life in history we have seen here. History. Some people know that how to write, okay, how to read, and also we all are understanding what they written in period of history. Okay, so for example, nowadays we are seeing that. So nowadays whatever you writing, we all are understanding that. Okay, some people are, we have seen here, they started agriculture also. Okay, so see here, so this is the classification of history. The history is means classified in 3 categories. So first one is prehistory, second one is proto-history, and last one is history. We know that prehistory. So prehistory peoples, they are early mans, okay. So they don't know how to write and how to read. So they are not mentioning the written records. And see here in proto-history, some that early mans are improved themselves. They know how to write, but they don't know how to read. Okay, they know painting. Okay, they know painting on the walls, they know painting on the caves. Okay, and they painted the pictures. They are using some natural colors. Okay, and here some proto-history we are seen here, they are written but they don't know how to read. Okay, some archaeologists are found here, they found some proto-history, some pictures are they found, but archaeologists also, they don't know what they written. Okay, for example, Indus Valley civilization and Harappan civilization are coming here. And last we know that history. Okay, in history all peoples are changes here, all peoples are improved here. Okay, and in history we are seen here all people settled their lives in the bank of rivers. Also they started agriculture and they know what they are written. Okay, they know how to read and how to write. So it is about history. So today's class completed here. So what you will learn in today's class? So today's class, history, chapter 1, when, where and how. You know that when, where and how, these are the elements to understand, try to understand, very easy to study history. Okay, and also you have learnt in today's class about history. What is history? History means what? It is the past events. It's set as chronological order. And also we have learnt in today's class, so what is meant by history? History, it is the in Greek word that historia, and also father of history, the Herodotus was the father of history, and also he was first historian. And next also we have learnt in today's class the classification of history. The history is classified in 3 categories: prehistory, proto-history and history. And today's class completed here. So next class I am continuing in next chapter, means next topic I am continuing in next class. Thank you.